Motown, Detroit, Michigan. That's the setting for the Jazz. Instant offense. Jordan Clarkson can get his shot anytime he wants, and he'll look to heat up tonight as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Jazz Pistons is next, right after this. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at Utah, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Rudy Gobert. Gordon Hayward is out there with Mitchell. And it's Malone in at the power forward. And for the Pistons, we've got Asar Thompson, Isaiah Stewart out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Thomas in at the two-guard position. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Picked by Stewart. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Here's Malone. Pass to Stockton. Takes a three. Drummond grabs the miss. Mitchell against Thomas. Corner shot. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Hayward against Thompson.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles. And then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Good on the second one. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Stockton's shot is off.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Thompson passes to Stewart. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Stockton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Drummond with the screen. Throws it up high. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well. And the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's Hayward on the wing. Pulls up at the elbow. And it's Utah scoring again.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
and J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And it's Utah with the ball, following the score by Detroit. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz. Utah retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Markkanen's checked in for Hayward. Thompson fires from way outside. Pistons keep it alive.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Down low, here's Malone. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Drummond. Shoots it from the corner. Thompson, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Markkanen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
And the combination of size and scoring ability Markkanen possesses is special, which is why he draws so many fouls.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunity.
Works out.
Thomas outside. And Drummond with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Sexton. Here's Malone. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, really nice to see Markkanen keeping his head up and finding the open teammate.
And that one's good. Stewart.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Sexton, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. The Pistons clear it.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
A minute 39 left in the first. Pass to Malone. The baseline J, and it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Markkanen.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Stockton, the 3 from Sexton. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Thompson. Thompson with another miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
To the left wing, and stolen by Markkanen. Clarkson outside, over Beasley, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Boy, oh boy, both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Clarkson. 8 points in his last time out. Drops in the 3. Stockton's got 12 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Reed. Oh, McGee with the block.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And rejected. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 5, Cody Williams.
A 3 off the inbound. Another 3 for Utah.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
They've got Ivy, Jalen Duren out there with Paul Reed, and it's Thomas in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Some solid defense from Sexton. Utah leading by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Beasley against Clarkson. Markkanen left side. Outside Mitchell. Craig with a screen on Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And yep, it's good. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
The 3 from Sexton. Duren with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
McGee, he's checked in for Utah. Gordon Hayward comes in for Clarkson. Oh, McGee with the block. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, 1 shot.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
Here's Sexton. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Ivy's got 6 points.
Well, mid-range shots might be sparse from Ivy, but he can hit them to keep the defense honest.
Here's Sexton. Unable to get that one. Good D by Duren. Pistons trail by 9. From 15 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Sexton. Good on the 13-footer. He has 6.
Some very clever ball handling from Sexton. Unnecessary.
Jazz leading by 12. There's a screen. Down low. Soft touch off the glass. Malone's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Beasley. Goes up on the wing. And the shot falls short that time.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
And here's Hardaway. Thompson outside. Pass to Thomas. Out to Beasley. And he hits the jumper.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
They get it back. Pistons trail by 14. And here's Beasley. It's hauled in by Hayward. Here's Stockton. 12 points for him. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Beasley misses.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Beasley, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hardaway. And Utah with a change here too. Sexton's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Thomas, that's good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And took it all the way. Speedy play by Cunningham.
Malone, pass to Markkanen. What a finish! Right at the rim by Markkanen.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Drummond, high post. Pass to Thomas. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Beasley's checked in for Thomas.
Number 8, Beasley.
On defense, the Jazz. Beasley, left side. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Beasley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Tipped.
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Drummond with the screen. Pass to Stewart. Inside. From 9 feet out. That's good from Drummond. On the assist by Stewart. Drummond's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Stockton. Drummond grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Beasley. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. And stolen by Cunningham. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. On defense, the Pistons. 8-point game. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. The three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Mitchell undeterred. Cashes in the J.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball. Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Utah leading by 11. Here's the pick. To the inside.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Cunningham outside. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Beasley, the pass to Thompson.
Hey, yo, Beasley.
15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Here's Stockton. And the baseline jumper goes down. Stockton's got 16 points now.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Utah Jazz. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Pistons.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 11, so the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Gordon Hayward, Mitchell out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Malone in at the four-man position. Pass to Cunningham. There's the three. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Mitchell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
They're showing he still has that athleticism. Hayward enjoys flashing his dunking ability when he gets a chance.
Cunningham outside. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And the Pistons, another three!
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And stolen by Stewart. Pass to Thompson. Looking to get back on track. Second chance shot. Stewart outside, launches a three. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good to see Stewart playing with aggression. This is how he attracts contact.
And the second free throw is good. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Thomas, that's good.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And so Will Hardy,
like this.
Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Pistons trail by 3. Now Thomas, 21 points in the game, to the paint. Here's Stockton. A shot from the high post. And again, it's Utah. Detroit has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Thomas. Count that one. Thomas has got 9 points now in the second half.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Cunningham. Stockton out to Hayward, beyond the arc, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long, and stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
From deep, Mitchell. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 8. Drummond passes to Beasley. Drummond finds Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got 8.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
Here's Stockton. From the high post, he drills it. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Drummond. 14 feet away. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Detroit with a rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
He takes it in. Stockton's shot is off. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Thompson. And he converts the layup. He's got 10.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Stockton. The rebound by Beasley. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson right side. Drummond to screen on Gobert. Drummond passes to Thomas. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Outside Mitchell. Hayward against Thompson. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 20.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Drummond passes to Thompson. Shoots over Hayward. Thompson's shot is off.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Drummond. Here's Thompson, guarded by Hayward. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Here's Clarkson. He's got 9. McGee, a screen on Hardaway. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Clarkson scans the floor and is able to see the widest opening they have.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's Beasley on the wing. Uncovered. Shot is off. He's 5 for 11 in this one. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, Markkanen showing off the range there.
Markkanen showing big-time range.
It's Beasley on the wing. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Duren. That shot off. Great D that time from McGee. Here's Mitchell. Oh, a difficult make. Mitchell, elite.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. It's both from the stripe. 5 ticks left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Beasley in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Thomas with the ball, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Count it.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And down it goes. 2 points. Thomas has got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Taking 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Hardaway, the pass to Thomas. Duren with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, a good look. And he nails that one right through the heart. Hardaway's gotten 4 this quarter.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. And that one drops. Pistons trail by 6. Thomas outside. Fires from the wing. Beasley misses. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Clarkson.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Stockton passed him alone. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pistons trail by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Back to Thompson. Here's Stockton. Down low. Here's Gobert. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Cunningham on the wing. Thomas outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Thomas has got 33 points.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And now we've got an update on Jaden Ivey. What's the news?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons head athletic trainer, and it looks like it's a severe ankle sprain. It's a serious injury, but they're hoping he's avoided any structural damage. He's not coming back for this game, and I'm told to expect he won't be back for a while. Not the news we were all hoping to hear, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Mitchell making the difficult shot look easy.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Cunningham outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 22 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Stockton pass to Markkanen. It's stolen by Drummond. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify
his advantage, make him defend out on the perimeter.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Gobert. Here's Stockton. And stolen by Cunningham. And here comes the break. And here's Thomas from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Thomas has got 36 points.
Yeah, the vision that Cunningham has shown in his career is as good as it gets.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down low. Shot, left block. Thomas misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Stockton. No good on the three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Pass to Stockton. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And there's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Malone. And for the Jazz, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Utah with another miss. And here's Detroit, trailing by 8. Stewart with it. Hayward picks him up. And that one's good. Stewart.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. He shoots it. Cash. And now they trail by just 4. And so it's Utah with it. Here's Thomas for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Thomas from the arc. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Stolen by Thompson.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away. Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Stockton. Can't cash it in.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Here's Thomas. Ooh, Gobert with the steal. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Thomas outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.